Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we currently have no money. Well, we have 0.68, actually, technically. But we're currently working on spending down our cash by building town halls. Now we're pretty close to done with that. And we're going to want to start getting into position to fight Congo again. How much does Congo have? 333,000. Okay, so we need quite a number of armies. We're going to get into position for that. So we're going to move these guys down. That'll do for now. And then we've got quite a lot of armies down here as is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be enough to deal with Congo's forces. So we'll just get into position here to invade Congo. Kind of Hearts of Iron style is what this is looking like. Okay, are you moving? Yes, you are. Are you moving? Yes. Okay, I feel like we need one more army here. 2 more armies. 2 more armies. I'm going to bring these guys down to here. And these guys down to here. Beautiful. So we do need to continue to core. This will be a problem for us because we're going to have to core the things that we take from Congo. The question is, how long do we want to wait? We need all the admin power we can get our hands on right now. That's very, very important. For sure. The real question is, how long is it going to take us to get our town halls built up? In theory, it shouldn't take all that long. We lost 10 devotion. Okay, sure, whatever. Got an autosave going on. There we go. Cool. Once we get down to the zeros here, then we'll stop building these. We can leave it be and hope that we get admin power there. I'm not sure which power we got. I actually think it was admin, in which case that's perfect. We're really happy about that. And we will continue to build all of these structures. This is of utmost importance right now. But we do want to go to war against Congo very soon. Okay, our colony in Longo is now self-sustaining. And we'll zoom on in and hop over here. Cool. So that was right up over here. Gotcha. We'll head over to Korea. There we go. All good. And we will resume building our town halls. Those will be done soon enough. Armenia and Louisiana declared war on Sioux. That's fine. I hope they have fun with that. Okay. There's still a lot of these to build, for sure. But we're getting in position here. Are we now in position? Pretty much, honestly. We're pretty much in position. And some of those guys might be taking attrition. Where are you going? That's not quite right. I'm actually going to send them around over this way. It's going to take them a while to get there, but we still have a lot of work to do before we declare this war. I'm just banking admin power right now. Okay, so this is actually all of the town halls. For some reason, I was thinking we had a bunch more to do, but that's all of them right there that we're going to build. The rest of these don't benefit us. So I want to check in real quick on our military tab. This has improved. I want to check in on our governing tab. That's a dramatic improvement. That is extremely dramatic. Cool. What's Ming's current opinion of us in aggressive expansion? 51? That's not so bad, actually. Cool. So we'll core everything we can here. We still have a lot more coring to do. At this point, I'm thinking that we should probably consider That's conversion finishing. We should probably consider banking our future admin power at this time, because we're going to need it to do territorial cores. I would also like to take a quick look through our buildings here. We do have one manufactory we can build. One useless state house that we're not going to bother building. A number of cathedrals that we can build. Okay. I'm in Tech 24 for counting houses? Sure. A number of pretty solid workshops to build. There we go. A couple of universities. Fantastic. Double checking town hall. All good. A few conscription centers. Done. And that training field isn't really worth building, so we'll not build that. Cool. So the question now becomes, how ready are we really? Armenian Canadian noble rebels. Oh, wow. Okay. I wasn't expecting Armenian Canadian noble rebels, but we'll just take this army over and deal with them for them. That's super easy. No problem. We do have our army maintenance down, so we definitely want to raise up our army maintenance here. We're still making so much money. Okay. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. So we're going to do that. We will get our morale up. Our colony over here became self-sustaining. Beautiful. We don't need this fort in Basoga. We'll get rid of that. This one is still useful for us. Our colony in Tana became self-sustaining as well, so we currently have 2 colonists to send out. We'll send one to Shaga and one to Tavida. Cool. We'll finish building out this area over here, and I wouldn't mind if we have a building slot, which we don't. If we had a building slot over here, I wouldn't mind putting in a fort, but we don't have one. So that's not really an option at this time. Okay. I'm going to bring in these 2 armies to right here, and they are going to deal with the people who inevitably run past our forces and attack up over here. That's going to be their plan. So are we capped on manpower right now? Yes, we are. Okay. I'm willing to bet we don't have a CB on these guys, do we? Actually, we do. But we have a truce with them still. We're still truced with Congo? Wow. In July. That's only a couple of months. I honestly thought the truce would be over by now. It feels like it's been so long. Global trade power, sure. It feels like it's been so long since we fought them, but I guess it really hasn't. Has it? Because we were fighting rebels up here, and that was like a slow grind. Huh. Well, that'll be done in just a couple of months here. Japan wants military access. No. You can leave. Okay. So we're banking our admin power for right now. We are going to need to make all of this... That will be necessary. But I do want to core a good chunk of Congo here. Our truce with Congo is now up. So you know what that means. Time to declare war. They have 553,000 in total. How many do we have deployed right now? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 armies here. We could technically get one more here. There we go. 17, plus we're bringing... These 2 would be 19. And then once they arrived, these 2 would be 21. So what's 21 times 36? Times 36 is 756. Well, that's more than Congo has. They're Miltech 22. We are Miltech 22. Okay. We can't quite go up to Miltech 23 yet. It's not possible because we're ahead of time. When is the next institution? Enlightenment would spawn in 1700. Okay. So we've got 24 years until then. I say we go. If we need to bring in more troops, we can bring in more troops. But we have so many reserves, like, it's fine. And all of these allies, ridiculous. Let's go. We're using our old CB from last time too, which I think is hilarious. I'd like to try to roll up a leader here. I was hoping for more siege pips. We're going to put this leader in here, and they're going to go there. Now, we've noticed previously, Congo tends to ignore this area and attacks this area, is what they do. So, for the time being, we're going to assume they're going to continue to do that, and we're going to head in like so. Okay, so we're at war here, and we're going to need to try to take over some of these locations. We will assign some leaders here, just making sure that we don't get rid of this leader. Okay, we'll assign 2 there, and then the other 2 will go down over on this side for the time being. Okay, there we go. We're going to move in here. 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 Lots of sieging needing to be done. Okay. Something kind of along the lines of that. We can actually make our way over to Masapa and Batua. This is a little bit dangerous to put this many on sieging right away. I'm not convinced that that's what we want to do. We'll do something kind of like this and have a few backup forces here and there. Because if they have a concentration of force and we're locked into these sieges, that's going to be rough for us, for sure. We don't know where their army is, and we don't know what their plan really is. But in we go. Well, we stack wiped one of their units there. That's nice. And then these guys here are going to get pretty wrecked, in all honesty. So they took heavy losses there. We are nearing our maximum diplomatic power. We'll need to do something about that. So we'll hop into our production interface and go into our development. Once again, sort by lowest cost. And we'll just go down the development of the diplomatic here. Spending that down to around 700. That'll do. Cool. Okay. So we see a significant number of their troops up here. A significant number down here as well. We'll see how these sieges go. We already see a breach here. But we'll see where they decide to concentrate their force. They're concentrating it up here. Can we force march here? Yes, we can. We're going to force march and get out. We're going to force march these guys as well and bring them up over here. Okay, we got a conversion done. That's always great. And we will just continue to convert. Cool. Okay. They're sending forces up this corridor that we've provided them. I think that's okay. We're going to have these guys in position to deal with them. So that should be fine. Okay, we're going to stop you forced marching. That's no longer necessary. And we're going to just force march these guys up over here. Cool. Once they arrive, we'll unforce march them. There we go. And checking in on our sieges here. Our sieges are going reasonably well. Cool. These guys will cap here, and then they'll go in both units to Kuba. Should be fine. We see a lot of forces filtering up this way. That is the point behind these guys. So they'll arrive there soon. They're attacking here. I'm just thinking here. I don't want to pull these guys off the siege. And they have to go that route. That's very awkward. I expected them to be able to come back into Quelimane. Okay, this is going to be a bit problematic for us. But we knew there'd be some teething pains as we got all of these sieges done, right? We knew that that would be a problem. So we're going to fight these guys up here and prevent them from moving in. But this is going to hurt. Okay, we're going to have to retreat this force, and I will try to retreat it back to Tumbuka. This force will likely also want to retreat. And we'll do that. That's fine. We see a large contingent of Congolese troops down over here. Once we get a number of these sieges done and or these reinforcements arrived, this will be a much, much easier situation. But for the moment, that's fine. I'm a little surprised they're not looking to attack here and here, in all honesty. I'm okay with it. Seems good. Honestly, them losing some troops here is way bigger than us losing troops there. It's a way bigger deal for them. We finished off... Well, this wasn't actually ever a siege. Okay, these guys are heading northward. I'm okay with that. I think we lost our leader over here. We did. I'm going to roll up a new one. Oh, that's a nice leader. Okay, that's a really good leader. That's a really, really good leader. What was his stats again? 4554. That's good. That's a good leader. I like it. Okay, so we're going to continue to press in over this direction. And these sieges will eventually finish up. We got the siege of Enziku. That's a big deal. We're going to move in over this direction now. Cool. And these guys can move on up. There we go. Now the question is, what's their plan over here? I'm not sure. I'm going to... Oh, okay. They're going to fight over this way. We can bring these guys in with Force March. They're a little low on their strength, but we can bring them in. We can also pop a solid leader, like this guy, over here. And we can bring in these forces. Now they're no longer interested. Okay. We'll drop the Force March. But we're still going to bring these guys in over to here. Growth of the business of draperies, cool. We won the siege of Mpemba. That's a big deal. We're going to head down to Ndongo next. And we will just continue grabbing these territories behind us. We won the siege of Kalundwe as well. So we're going to group these forces up. We won the siege of Masapa. So we're going to group these guys up. Actually, I'm going to send these guys over this way. We can build a great project, the Suez Canal. That's absolutely something that we're interested in doing. Fantastic. Okay. So our sieges are finishing up. That's a very, very big deal. The siege of Lundu is now done. These guys are going to group in here. I'd love to hit this force over here. We can't move there because of forts, sadly. But we'll position here for the moment. Cool. We won the siege of Rund. Which one is Rund? Oh, right here. Gotcha. Okay, we'll come stack wipe this force. And at this point, this area over here is quite cut off. So we can separate these units and start taking this territory. Their troops are down over here. They are not up here. So we're going to bring in our 108,000 troops here. Now, they are looking to attack us here. We can get out, and so we shall. We're going to move these units here up to Zumbo. Cool. They're all massively stacked together here. I want to look at Congo's manpower right now. 142k. Sure. So we're going to continue to get that done. We will... We can't really grab Nunu right now, but we can head over this direction. Cool. The Siege of Ashindi is now over. That's a big deal. So these guys are going to all group together. We're going to look to have a big battle over here. A very big battle. Okay. These guys are now here. In we go. We can upgrade this project. We'll go ahead and do so. No reason not to right now. These guys are on their way in, and we did remove their leader. So we're going to put a new leader in here. And over we head. Cool. Now we might just sit here for the moment. They have 237,000 troops here. So I think we're going to hold off attacking over here for now. We do win over this way. That was expected. We're going to move our troops up over this way. I'm wondering about timing here. 16 June, 17 June. So we go in like this. And then we have these guys on the way to reinforce. That's the idea here. They should lock in. There we go. So a significant number of their troops are not going to be there when we arrive. They will almost certainly turn around and come back in, but we have these guys on the way to reinforce, and they should be there soon-ish. Soon-ish. We're definitely going to have these guys come grab this area. Cool. We do have additional forts that need to be taken down over here. But let's see how this battle goes. Ooh, these guys arrived quite early. Wait. They arrived before these guys left. I was looking at the wrong one. It was because of the maneuver bonus of this general. Oof. Okay. Yikes. But we will arrive. Will we arrive in time? Yes. That's still going to be very close. But, like I said, doing damage to their manpower hurts them far more than it hurts us. If we have to retreat here, that's not the end of the world. In the meantime, we're sieging up over this way. This is basically their whole army. And this is only half of our invasion force. Less than half. Actually, they retreated. They didn't want to fight that one to the bitter end. So they retreated. That's great. Now these guys are on their way in. These guys are on their way out. We're going to head up over here and then make our way down like so. This siege finished. We're going to walk over. Cool. And is there anybody that can make their way over here? No, but these guys can make their way down to Luanda. And that'll be fine. We'll do that. So we're going to stack wipe these guys, no problem. And Congo just took a huge amount of punishment. Like, this number is going to dramatically drop very soon. Fantastic. So we are going to split up some forces here and come take back all of this territory. We can also grab an idea here. We're not going to do this. Not right now. Maybe later. We'll see what our unrest ends up looking like with what we take from this, but right now is not the time for that. However, it is the time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will finish our war against Congo, but it's going very well. We should have no real problems with it. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Jensgram, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.